Oh, TikTok's loading, so I just pulled some cards and I didn't ask. I just kind of just pulled the cards and we started off with we ended with the nostalgia memories. Spiritual union, financial and material change, heartache and loss, love begins, triumph and success. Now, when I first started, notice that all these cards are three of them are emotions, two of them are mental, and one is spiritual, or two are spirit. Alright? And then we got all 8 of these ones right here. We start off with the universe. Well, actually, we're going backwards. Awareness, power, authority, truth, temptation, wisdom, and patience. Patience, wisdom, temptation, and truth. I see someone having to use their wisdom over this devil energy, this temptation, to either turn away or steal light for authority over the universe. Somebody needs to choose wisdom over the temptation of drinking, sex, spending money on people who don't care about your well-being or your betterment. Seeing a man and a woman talking about what actually benefits them. Is this relationship or this connection worth it anymore? The male energy is starting to realize that he spends more time being negative, lying, deceitful, cheating, depressed, sad, closed off, hidden, obstructed. And this female energy feels trapped by guilt and greed and lust. Lots of lust. It isn't love that I feel from this feminine energy. And from the masculine, it's not even love. It's more like pity. Like, you helpless person, you can't even find someone on your own who isn't going, you can't, you don't feel adequate on your own, so let me help you feel adequate. But turns out that they know that they don't make them feel adequate because they've got multiple supplies. So no matter how much they pour, the masculine energy pours into this feminine energy, they will never feel as though they are good enough because this feminine energy has multiple supplies of other masculine, even feminine energy pouring in to this feminine energy, making her feel like she's amazing. Not realizing that the masculine, not realizing that a lot of these energies that are coming towards her are only coming towards her because they pay her. They support her some way, and it makes them feel the same way you do about supporting her. Um, like she's a damsel in distress, and that her kids, poor kids, poor, I hear all the kids, she needs help with the kids. She definitely uses her children to trap, not to trap, but to lure. Makes them pretend that she's a great mom to make these men think that she is wife material, mom material. But the masculine sees that it's not really the truth. That a lot of the times she abandons her children for her own selfish needs. She even lets the masculine disrespect her in front of her kids. And he finds that disgusting. She finds him repulsive underneath all of it. She don't love him. She thinks that he's just an arrogant dick. What is going on? She thinks that he uses his looks a lot. She doesn't think he's very intelligent because she sees through his bullshit. But she doesn't realize he sees through hers too. But she thinks that he's dumb and that he doesn't know all the things that she's doing behind his back. She likes that her friends like him. They want him. They want him bad. And she makes them, like some of them, she's got convinced that they have this perfect, beautiful relationship. And they smile for the pictures and for their friends. But behind closed door, they're volatile. Unless alcohol is involved. And it's only sometimes is it good. A lot of times when alcohol starts to get involved, the fingers start pointing, the jealousy starts to kick in. She starts talking about one of his exes. And he starts reminiscing and feeling bad because he knows that he would never have to deal with any of this. But he's going to, because this is what he brought upon himself. And he's too afraid to ask for forgiveness because he's never really had to admit that he's ever wrong. People just kind of just let it sweep it under the blanket. They're like, oh, you fucked up again. But this time, it's not being swept under the rug. And he really desires forgiveness from several different people. He betrayed a few people for this karmic person. And that's the female energy I'm reading. Because this wouldn't come from a healthy relationship or a divine connection. Well, there's your confirmation. Let's see what else. he wonders when she's going to tell the truth, though, to him. He wonders if she's actually ever going to be real. He knows that she's faking it. He hates her for it, but he doesn't know what else to do. He's used to people being this way. He's used to people lying, manipulating, gaslighting, tricking other people into getting what they want. He's used to people who are always like that. So he sees why she's like that. He's like, well, everybody else is like that. But he knows that everybody else is not like that. And that drives him nuts. And it drives her nuts because she knows it too. They both know. But they're both so guilty that neither one of them want to break about the guilt. And he's getting angry. As more time moves on, he's getting more angry at her. Oh yeah, my hand's getting real hot. Because he's not the type to walk away. He knows that she don't love him and she don't want to be with him. But she won't stop calling. She won't stop texting. But he also gets angry when she does it because he's like, oh no, you don't get to just not. I want to make you suffer for what you did to me, what you did to her. What? Why? Ah, he's mad at her. She did something to someone that didn't deserve it. Not even a little bit. And he's mad because she tricked him into doing it too. She laughs at him because she knows that he knew that he was being tricked. So she laughs at him because he can't blame her. You chose to do this. You chose to step in with this devil energy. She laughs at him with her friends, says that he's desperate because he doesn't want he doesn't want someone specific to know what is going on. Who the fuck are you? Oh, and somebody just approached. This is someone who's going to step in and confront her? Oh, so I'm channeling that she has someone else who is on her side. This is someone he's connected to, and like on his part, I see like this wide base. So for him, it's strong, but for the other person, it's like thread. He believes in the person that is bound to her. She's got, like, I see this, like, white ball. It's not even white, it's like a grayish black with, like, it's just, like, oblong shape. And it shows, like, a connection here and a connection here. And they're not weak connections. These are foundations she's built over time. Hers and his connections have, like, fractures in it. Like she took parts of other people's connections and stitched a connection with this man to make sure that the connection was hard to break. Like I see it wrapped in a vine, a black vine, not like green like poison ivy or something. It was black with thorns, wrapped in between their connection. It's actually wrapped around all the connections. Hers, the one that's connected to him, it's a little bigger than the one that's coming in, but the one that's coming in is longer than the one she has with this man. And it's weird because you could see them retracting at different levels. So, like, some days it's huge on one of them and like a paper thin on his. He's the main focus of her energy, but not in a way that is reciprocating. Like it's a take, not a give. It's like she reaches out, stabs the thorns into him, and sucks him out, and then pulls back, and thorns another one, sucks it. And she's got like several supplies. Money is a huge factor in this connection. Really huge. I see like dollar signs, and I see them in red. Like they're not making money. They're like he's making money, but he's losing it to things that are not tied to him, that do not further his agenda or his forward. Like I see him and he looks at her and he hands her money, but it's red. It's like painted in blood, like it's blood money. Like every time he gives her money, it's out of a blood sacrifice that she's making. And I can't help but see like a child, like it's sacrifice on the name of her child. Like she made a promise to do something, like on our kid's name, and unfortunately, in return, she broke this promise that she made, and in return, she's paying her child's blood for this. This is blood magic. This is dark. Ooh. So I keep getting this like chill on this side of the body. See, when I'm reading this, I feel like this side and this side. And this side is cold, dark, moist, like dingy wet. Like if you ever walked in an old cellar, the abandoned building, and it's just musty. That is the smell, the taste, the feeling like that I'm feeling right now. And on this side, it's cold and dark, but like in the middle is warm a little bit. Like there's a little spot of it that's warm, but majority of it's surrounded by lots of cold darkness. But the warmth keeps the chill. The warm inside keeps the complete chill outside. Like something inside is reminding this side to stay warm. To stay warm. And this side has nothing. Like, because they know that the only reason these people are saying that is out of obligation. Like, they have to. Because the people that don't have to don't say it. And that bothers this side. And this is this feminine energy that I'm reading on this side. Like, it's totally feels like I can, like, picture, like, a dress and girl clothes, but I can't put a face to it. And I'm not going to because I don't want to make this, seem like it's personal. So I'm not giving any genuine details of, because this is filmed like it's personal, but I'm trying not to make it personal because, well, shit. It's none of my business what's going on between them. But this is what I'm channeling, so we're going to keep going. And it's weird because I keep getting on this side, I keep hearing, I just need to talk to someone. I just need to talk to someone who doesn't know. Talk to someone who doesn't know. This side is, I'm hearing everybody's laughing. Everybody thinks that I'm a piece of shit. Am I really messing with my family? My kids is getting sick. My family doesn't really want to associate with me anymore. My friends, I know they laugh at me behind my back because I'm a bad person. I've done this to lots of people. But my mom taught me to be this way. This energy blames a lot of their problems on their mom and how their mom neglected them or couldn't give them the love and affection. There's the connection. There's the connection. Mom always put you down. Mom always made you feel like shit. You're trauma bonded over one of the worst traumas there are. Y'all had your parents, but your parents treated you like shit. That makes sense. The weird part is this one was healing from it, and this one will never heal from it because the mom is a supply. The mom isn't a supply for this one, but the mom is a constant. The mom and a sibling are a constant supply for this feminine energy. They're constantly hiding and manipulating for this feminine energy. They will lie about where this feminine energy is. They will help them plot and steal from other masculine energies, other feminine energies even too. They're a line of, I just watched a video about this today too, where it's like a family that is their trait, like that's their succubus. It's a line of succubus who dabble in magic. They're not very good at it, and they know they're not, because they know they're not meant to practice magic. The only reason that they have any kind of magic is because they are thieves of souls. That is their purpose. Oh man, even the child, they're brainwashing the child to become one like them. And this masculine has no idea that he's being gaslighted by even the child knows what's going on. Some other man standing here, and he's saying he's gonna get it. He doesn't know. He thinks he can touch her like that. I don't know if this feminine is convincing people that you're assaulting her, this masculine energy. But for some reason, I see a situation where they're arguing and she goes to slap him and he puts her hands up. She continues to try to hit him. He pushes her back. She's running into walls or slamming into doors to convince people that he's abusing her, putting marks on her arms, on her legs, and telling them that he did that to her. When they know that they're in an argument or they know that something's not right, she will convince this outside male energy that he is hurting her. And what this outside male energy doesn't know is that she's instigating it so that the male will feel bad for her because he's the potential new supply. She's buttering him up to feel bad for her. as she did this masculine in a different way, because she convinced him that her man was a bum and that he didn't care about her and that he was secretly having an affair, and turns out he wasn't. It was all her, and that she wasn't just sleeping with him, or she wasn't just trying to sleep with him. She actually slept with several of this young man's friends. This is a weird story. The weird part is it resonates a lot with my own personal life, and I don't even know these people, nor do I talk to anyone that they're associated with anymore. I actually made it a matter of fact a point to block all these people. Wow, I thought that was like 5 minutes. Holy shit. I thought I was only here for 5 minutes. It's been 26. That just freaked me out.